In this video, we'll look at the top 10 new features in Reunion 10. Reunion 10 is a major upgrade to our family tree software for the Macintosh. Please check our website for a complete list of new features, or if you already have Reunion 10, click the Help menu and choose New Features. The first thing you'll notice in Reunion 10 is that pictures are everywhere, in all buttons in the family view: the couple, their children, and parents. Just click and drag to resize pictures. Click a picture to view a person's multimedia items in the new Media window. The new Tree View provides a superb navigational tool and is much larger and more flexible than the old Overview window. To scroll the Tree View, click and drag around the screen. Hide the sidebar to show even more of the tree. To make the Tree View start with a different person, just click a box. Or show the sidebar. When you select a person in any sidebar, the Tree View is redrawn, starting with the person you selected. This example shows a tree view in the hourglass style. In the settings, we can switch from hourglass to a pedigree style, showing only the ancestors of the starting person. You'll also notice that the Reunion window is conveniently divided into three sections: the nav bar on the left, the family view in the center, and the sidebar on the right. The nav bar provides big, clearly labeled buttons for the most common things you want to see or do: the standard family view, the tree view, create charts, build reports, find anything, make changes, mark records, and work on research logs. To make a report, click Reports. Then click one of the reports in the list. Here's a new report called On This Date. It shows you the makeup of a person's family at any date during his lifetime. For example, let's look at JFK's family on the day he was married. On that date, JFK was 36. His wife was 24. And he had no children then. Now we look at the day JFK died. On that day, his wife was 34. His children were age 5 and 2. 6 of his siblings were alive, and here are their ages at the time. The On This Date report lets you go back in time to any date and see what a family looked like. It is especially useful for reviewing census records. You can go back in time to the date of the census and see if your records match the census records. Here's a new obituary report, which is worded just like the traditional newspaper obituaries, as if it were written at the time. A new sidebar appears along the right side of the family view. The sidebar is easily switched to show people, sources, multimedia, relatives, ages, places, find results, bookmarks, treetops, clipboard, calendar, reminders, and contacts. The sidebar is very useful for navigating. As people are clicked, they appear in the family view. Here's a list of relatives. See how easy it is to create a relatives list for anybody. Just drag their button and drop it in the relatives sidebar. As you navigate around your family file, notice how the Ages sidebar is immediately updated in Reunion 10 and now includes pictures. At the top of the People sidebar, use the search box to find people by name. When you want to add a child to a family, just drag and drop the child from any sidebar. When you are entering or editing people, you can document the source of information by dragging and dropping a source record from the Sources sidebar. The citation appears below. Reunion 10 introduces a new place database that tracks all your place entries and encourages more consistency and accuracy. Places can be mapped in Google or Bing. Geocodes can automatically be retrieved thanks to integration with Google Maps. It's easy to review your places and see inconsistencies or misspellings. In this example, the place list shows us that we've accidentally entered a few different variations of York County, PA. To fix this, we just drag and drop the misspelled places onto the correct spelling of the place. All of our York County, PA entries are now identical. With a mouse click, you can search your favorite genealogical web resources for more information about a person. Reunion 10 has much greater ability to customize the appearance and content of the family view. For example, almost any event or fact can appear inside child and parent buttons. Here, we've added married name and relationship inside the child buttons. Parents can appear stacked or side by side to make the best use of your screen. The text inside buttons can be justified left, center, or right. These are just a few of the ways that you can customize family views in Reunion 10. A new relationship chart shows graphically the relationship between two people, and they don't have to be blood relatives. Here we are looking for the relationship between JFK Jr. and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Reunion tells us that Arnold is the spouse of the first cousin of JFK Jr., or at least he was. And now we'll make a chart showing the link between these two people. Here's JFK Jr., and here's Arnold. In Reunion 10, non-blood relatives are identified. For example, mother of spouse, spouse of first cousin, spouse of uncle, etc. We already mentioned the new On This Date report and the new obituary report. There's also a new events report, a chronological list of events for people in your family file. In the settings, you can include all people, marked people, or unmarked people to focus the report on a special group. Open this report in the new List window for even more flexibility. In fact, many of the sidebars can appear in the List window to take advantage of larger screens or multiple screens. The new Multimedia Usage Report shows a list of multimedia files linked to the family file. Click any item in the list to see what records are linked to the media item. Missing items are identified in red, and there's a column to show how many times each item is used. The new Web Project Report includes a new web tree chart for easier navigation through the information you publish, together with linked family cards, person sheets, media pages, and sources. Also, in the Web Preferences, there's a new Web Style selector, along with the ability to select a font and a format for reports being published online. Well, we're running out of time in this video to talk about all the other new features, big and small, like the ability to export a calendar to iCal, the new History button to show you where you've been, the new gradients in charts, the Share button for easy printing and emailing of the Tree View, Family View, and other reports. Once again, please check our website for a complete list of new features. Or, if you already have Reunion 10, use the Help menu and choose New Features. Have fun with Reunion 10.